Okay, let's do this. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Annihilating Monthly Goals 2023. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 5, and Ethan, who is 4. If you, no, he's 3. Sorry, Ethan is 3. If you hear them in the background, I apologize. I'm stealing time. Like, they're already coming down the hall. Okay, I think it'll be okay. But we're gonna keep going. If you're new here, welcome. I do hope you enjoy the video and like anything you see here on the channel, and subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome. So, this is our monthly wrap-up / goals for later video that I wanted to bring to you today. It's a little late in the month. February only has 28 days, and pretty much we're halfway there. So, I'm a little late. But it's okay. I still enjoy making these videos. I feel like it was a big motivator in January for me, and it got me getting things done, so I loved it. So, it is February the 9th. It is 3:03 p.m., 3 o'clock in the evening, and today I have tap dancing class and musical theater dance class. If you do hear me cough, I do have a dry cough. I just got over a cold, so I'm glad to be better, but hopefully I don't cough throughout the whole thing. So, let's talk about a recap of last month. Have my notes here again. Okay. So last month, out of the 2 After the Storm cardigans that I started, I finished one. And it's the one for my aunt. So that way I could get it off my palette so I can focus on my little knits. And I still have one left. This is where I'm picking back up in February. So the After the Storm cardigan is a paid-for DK weight cardigan by Kelly Fowler. I may put a picture right here for you. This is where I am, and for further details, you can check out my podcast, the last episode of the podcast. And I will be filming a podcast probably either tomorrow or when I come back from classes tonight. But here is where I am on my own. So as you can see, we have a lot of work to do. We got to get some sleeves on, and yeah. So my goal for this month is to finish that, along with 2 other projects that I'll share with you in just a moment. As far as frogging, I'm not in the mood for frogging. I'm in the mood for creating. Frogging usually comes upon me personally when I am, usually towards the end of the month, when I don't want to start new things. I usually want to frog and purge or whatever I want to do. So I'm not stressing myself that I didn't frog my project, so it's all good. I am still reading a book called Almost There. I'm still on it. Reading is very difficult for me, so it hasn't been at the front of my list as much as like finishing projects has been, but I do hope to get back to it, especially after being sick and not being able to sleep and my head hurting. I think now I can focus because my headaches are minimal. As far as personal goals, I did not get a streak on my water app, but that's okay. I put that in this month too. We just want to drink more water, whether that's putting streaks on the app, whether that's, you know, just finding a cute cup and that being your cup of the day to drink as much water as possible. Not eating out was kind of a fail last month, but I feel like this month I'm doing pretty good. It's only 9 days into the month, and I personally haven't bought, I think I like bought pizza for the boys, but that's the only thing that I've done. So yeah. TikTok, I don't know. I'm in this, you know, I get in this weird mood with my content, and I'm just like, oh, it's not good enough. So of course I didn't post anything on TikTok. I think I posted 1 TikTok the whole month of January. But maybe this month, maybe. I'll put it on there, but I'm not forcing myself. Working out 3 times a week. It worked for like 3 weeks. I was going strong. Then I got sick. And then I was like, I can't. So I'm picking back up next week. I think it's going to go well. I love working out. It feels good. I feel good. It's incorporated into my routine. I love a good routine. So I think, let me see. So I think that working out 3 times a week, getting back into it, is going to be great. So personally, this month we do have a date night coming up. It is on Saturday. I'm so excited. No eating out. As of February, I haven't bought anything out. And working out 3 times a day and more water. So that's personally. So let's talk crafty. What am I trying to do for February? I showed you my sweater that I would like to finish. The yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Fizzle Pop, and Knit Picks Swish DK in the colorway Dusk. So either Monday or maybe Sunday I'm going to pick up the sleeves. I'm going to give myself, it's Thursday, so I'm going to give myself till Monday to finish my hat. So that's where I am with that. The next project that has been kind of catching my eye and a little important to me has been living in my beautiful sister's bag. I do call this my best friend bag, so whenever I'm doing things that my homies or my friends either put out or give me yarn or anything like that, I love to put it in this bag because it's my best friend bag. I bought this in Florida when I met Kalisha of the Corky Monday Craft Cast IRL, and yeah, it's our best friend bag. And we're best friends, she told me. Period. So it is Black History Month, and I wanted to pay homage to an African American designer and a friend of mine who is Willie of Willie Nilly Knits. So I am knitting his Nostalgia DK version hat, and this is what I have so far. Try to make sure to need these. So this is what I have so far. It's more gray than it's leading on, but it's like gray with some copper and blues and things like that. So this is a DK weight pattern, also paid for. And yeah, so I finished the brim. I'm on the body of the hat so far. So I don't know. I personally feel like this looks like a baby hat, but Willie says it's gonna fit. And I trust him, so I'm going to trust that it's going to fit. If all else fails, I'll give it a good old blocking and just stretch it out. Maybe out and up. Oh, that's a good idea. Because the brim is supposed to flip up. But trying it on like this, you know. I try it on like this and I'm like, it's snug. But I guess you kind of want it snug. But as I wear it, I'm like, it's not snug in a bad way. I just have a headache from being sick, so but I'm a lot better today, so yeah. So I think it's going to get better once I actually get the body on there and I can actually wear it the way it's supposed to be worn, because this is supposed to flip like this. You'll have to see it. So this is supposed to flip like this, and then you're supposed to have like the body come out. So then there might be more stretch in this part. But of course I'll try it on once I have more body. It's kind of crazy to try it on like this. The yarn that I am using is Hue Loco. And it is hand dyed in Colorado. It is her merino DK base, which is 100% superwash merino. So this will grow if I wanted to. So I may block it. And the colorway is Laurel. She dyed this yarn in memory of her friend that passed away. And me and Willie are good friends, so I was like, you know, why not make my homie's pattern with a yarn that is, you know, representative of someone else's homie. So I thought that was a good look. So that's what I'm working on. Here it is in the cake. so I actually started it on Tuesday. My husband had a major doctor's appointment. I started on Tuesday, and this is where I am today. So I'm getting really far. I just literally just have the body. So I feel like I can get this done by Sunday, Monday. So I'm monogamously working on this. So that way I can have a project that started in February and ended in February. Because I did give myself a cute little, project to start in January and finish in January. So I was really excited about that. So this is my start in February, finish in February project. And I am keeping track of all that. This is not sponsored at all. But I've been in love with this app called Knit and Note. Let me turn my brightness down. Ooh. There you go, Knit and Note. It's this middle one right here. So you open it. It looks like this. Oh, never mind. You can't see nothing. Okay, yeah. So maybe I'll take a... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah. So it's got the projects that I've finished and how much yarns I've used, and then it's keeping up with like the projects that I'm working on, and like this pattern like holds everything. So right where I have Willie's project, I have the pattern in here, the PDF. So if I just want to look at the pattern, I can pull it up, and it's got its own row counter and highlighter. And then, of course, I have my knit companion that I use for bigger projects. But this one, I was like, it's cute little, and, it's on the go. So, I put this here, and then you could put, like, little notes. You could put the yarn and everything. So, I'm really loving this project. Or this app for it. So, yeah. So, that's what I'm working on there. So, that's my, right now, what I'm going to do, like, when I finish filming. And then this. Languishing whip. Oh my god. I'm not annoyed with it. I'm just like, I want to be done. Because, like I said, shawls are not on my list. And I'm really like, just But the colors reminded me of February and Valentine's Day and stuff. So I was like, well, why not try to finish it in February? Of course, with my Clean Your Needles mal that I'm doing. Too. So... yes. I wonder if I have both of them on here. I wonder what I'm going to do. I don't know where I am in this project, which is also kind of hard for me. So this is the Akira Shawl by Tamy Gore. And I was knitting this along with my sister, who had just started knitting not too long ago. And we are, she hasn't picked up hers in a long time either. But this is how far I am, and I thought about frogging it, but I was like, I bought this specifically to be a shawl. There's nothing else I can see it being, so I'm just going to keep going. So this is the Akira Shawl is a paid for fingering weight pattern. And all this yarn is Unlikely Fox Fibers. And it was her Steven Universe, Yarn and Charm Club, and the charm was made by Whitney Marie Anderson. It's a cute little garnet. So cute. So, this is where I am on it, so I'm going to move it up. And maybe I'll just show you guys and keep you guys updated with how this is going. Yeah, so I'll move my little charm up, and yeah, so I'm hoping this can be my on-the-go knitting, because dragging a sweater around is a little difficult. So, this will probably be my on-the-go knitting. Yeah, and it's living in my Fates thread bag. That is, the fabric is from Schitt's Creek. It's different quotes from Schitt's Creek. So, maybe I'll either watch Schitt's Creek or Steven Universe while I work on it to kind of motivate me to do that. And then my sweater is living in my Naughty Knitting Sacks bag, and you can use code SuperKnitter15 for 15% off of your order. And it's naughty because it comes out of Cumming, Georgia. That's a little naughty. But then you also have these lovely guys on the inside. So, yeah, so that is what February is going to bring me. So I'm hoping, like I said, to be done with my hat by Monday, Tuesday. Sweater, you know, pick up and really give it like a week or two. What I really don't want to follow me into March is the sweater. I really want the sweater to be done by February, because March is when I'm doing my, well, I guess I'll talk about that in March. March is when I'm going to be doing a major project that is really important to me, that I will talk to you about in March. But I want to have most of my needles clear by the time that project comes, and not have things looming over my head. So, yeah. So I think that's it. That's it for this video. I will go tend to my children because they are really quiet. And, tend to my children and get them ready and get ready for class. Tap has been really cool. It's been so weird to learn different parts of your feet tapping and moving. So it's been fun. So I will leave you here with this. I hope that these videos inspire you to maybe set goals for yourself. If not, or just, you know, encourage me and each other to finish some things. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I hope you have the most amazing time living the craftiest life possible. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.